What is up, guys, and welcome to Tacklebox Talk on Thursday. How are you guys doing tonight? We had some Wi-Fi issues that were preventing me from getting here on time. I apologize for that, guys, but this time I'm only 2 minutes late. Sorry about that. Hey, if this is your first time here checking out our channel, you're checking this out in the replay, I want to thank you very much for taking a moment and stopping by. Please consider subscribing and slapping that notification bell so that you never miss an opportunity to spend a little time with us, whether it be at the beach, out on the water, or right here in the den as we talk about fishing. What you got? You don't know. Okay, you lost it. You had it for just a moment. You knew what you were going to say, and then boop, went away. So what are you guys up to tonight? Hybrid Steel, man, I want to appreciate you stopping by and saying hi, man. Thought I would lurk without saying anything. Not going to be about for long. Thought I'd stop by for a bit to hang out with my favorite person called Stanley. That is a good list to be on, my friend. I like being the favorite Stanley. Not a problem, dude. Again, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much.
I know what I'm going to say now.
Okay, what you got?
Ring the bell!
Ring the bell, guys.
Wait, what's the door?
And leave the door open out back. And we got, so you guys know, hey, we got John Ames in the house. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Of course, always A&J Outdoors, my YouTube buddy, leaving the first comment. And so you guys know, we got Darren's Northern Life. He's going to be lurking. So he's here. Watch what you say about him. But he's going to be lurking, so he's not going to really have the ability to say too much back to you. Feel free. Miss Charlene, Indiana Fishing, ma'am, how are you doing? It's been a bit since we've seen you, and it's really nice getting. It's nice seeing you back in the chat, ma'am. Haven't had an opportunity to catch back up with your live streams and stuff you've been doing. I promise we're going to make a change to that. We will be seeing you. It is really, really nice having you back in the community, ma'am. You are awesome. Triple Tail TV, how's it going, Will? Good to see you, sir. What are your plans? You got some fishing plans for Father's Day weekend? I did. And then we decided to make a little change to our plans. We'll talk about that in a minute. We need an upgrade on this channel. We're going to be upgrading a few things here. For Father's Day, it looks like we're going to be upgrading the vehicle so that we need to be able to get out to Mansfield Pass. We need 4-wheel drive. I don't got it. We got to get it. So, I don't know if Rachel knows this yet, but it's going to be her Father's Day gift to me. 4-wheel drive. What's that?
Your Father's Day gift is something else.
Oh, my Father's Day gift is something else. So, my Father's Day gift to you then will be the truck. 4-wheel drive. That's how we roll.
That's my Father's Day gift to myself.
Ain't going to be home? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Is that work? Or you're going to be out doing something interesting? Yeah, I'm keeping my fingers crossed, A&J. Keeping my fingers crossed. We found a truck that we like. Dealership is not working with us the way that we would like them to, but we're kind of like, we really like the truck, so we might have to make a trip to Houston and go pick it up. That's going to be the weekend. We'll see. We'll see. You think that'd make an interesting video? I don't know. I thought about it. I'm on the fence about it. We're a fishing channel. This is, it involves the behind the scenes stuff that you need for fishing. It's a trip across Texas. At the same time, it really has nothing to do with fishing. Maybe we could drop some lines in a river somewhere. I don't know. Just a thought. Throwing around the idea. Mr. Brian Hawley, how you doing there, man? Pleasure to see you, sir. What are your Father's Day weekend plans? Weather isn't looking good in the UK for Father's Day, so inside job this year. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man, but enjoy every minute of it regardless. Personally, I kind of like foul weather. Foul weather's a little bit different down here. It's typically like tropical storms. Absolutely on the salad. Typically like tropical storms. This time of year, hurricanes, tropical storms, and stuff like that. And under most circumstances, weather like that typically means you're going to get a day or two off of work. Now, 2 years ago, we had a hurricane, which meant I had to work 4 days straight, and that sucked. I don't think that's going to be the case with the new job that I just picked up last week. I think I will actually get time off during a hurricane, and I'm very much looking forward to that. I haven't had a hurricane party since Isidore, and I don't even remember what year that was. Got a 3-year-old and a 7-month-old not going outside. I don't blame you on that one. Mine's 7. Savannah, you just saw her a moment ago. And she's not ready for Hurricane Party yet. She got shipped to Austin the last time we had one. Fishing Family Network. How are you guys doing? You guys want to check out a super awesome fishing live stream? That is the channel for it. Those guys are doing it better than just about anybody else I know.
I'm about to be 8.
You are about to be 8, right? Next month, aren't you? God, you got old. You're already turning gray. And wrinkly. I have a gray and wrinkly 8-year-old. What's up, Grant McIntosh? How you doing, man? Good to see you, dude. Appreciate you stopping by. As it's my understanding, you're off at 2:10s now. Am I right on that? Are you got morning shifts now? Totally understand. Charlene, do your thing. We just appreciate having you here, ma'am. Hope you have a great weekend, that your weather isn't as poor as mine. Yeah, you guys, I know you guys, I keep hearing stories about that. Our weather is going to be decent. It's going to be like sunny. This time of year we get really windy down here, which sucks for fishing. It makes it difficult to get a good weather window, particularly, you know, it'll get calm on like a Monday or Tuesday on a day when you're working. On the weekend, it, you know, that's when the winds start hitting just inevitably. So fishing ain't going to be great for about the next 2 months. It calms down late August is when the fishing gets good down here again. So the videos that you're going to be seeing from us as far as the fishing that we're doing is going to be the other fishing stuff. You know, like if we get a weather window, I'm going offshore. We're going to go we got a snapper trip planned. I missed 2 swordfish trips, and that sucks. I say I missed 2. I actually got invited to one that I missed. I didn't get invited to the other, but I'm not opposed to sneaking onto the boat. As you guys probably, if you watched that last video, yeah, we literally went and snuck some tackle out of my uncle's boat, and I'm not above that. I will do that. Yeah, Rachel, she was gonna shimmy up there and grab us some tackle too. If you're gonna get some tackle, like if you're stealing tackle, you got to go all the way and take it out of a Freeman. That's our belief. Want you on the show? Yeah, dude. I know you guys have had a packed schedule. And I didn't want to be that dude that's like pushing the issue, but man, I'm all about it. You let me know when you have an opening, when you have one of your shows that you need it covered, something like that. I'm afraid I don't know much about freshwater fishing. I'm happy to be educated on the things you guys do, and I'm trying to listen and learn. But that having been said, man, you want a South Texas saltwater perspective, you want to make fun of me for not knowing what the hell I'm talking about, I'm all about it, man. You let me know when it's good for you. And I'm there. You just let me know. I will make time for you guys on that, and I look forward to it because your show is awesome. What you guys do on your with that show that you guys got, that's something special.
What is?
Monday night we revealed the LKM Cup, and I'm looking for. I don't even care. I don't even care. That's awesome. That's awesome. But I don't even care. I just enjoy your shows on Monday nights, particularly Monday is that first day of the work week. You know what I mean? So you kind of beat up. You just got off of the weekend, now you had your first day of work, you're catching up and doing your thing. I look forward after that day to coming and checking out y'all's show. It's my relaxing little thing. Typically I'm watching. If I'm not chatting a whole lot, it's because I'm making dinner or something, but I'm there. Hey, appreciate that, Fishing Family Network. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. John Isabella, how are you doing there, sir? Always a pleasure having you here, man. Great people, guys. I can't thank you guys enough. I love coming in here. I love seeing all these names because these are all like my favorite channels. I love checking you guys out. I will shoot you a direct message. Yes, sir. Please do, because I'm ready. I'm ready to have that conversation when you are. Recently, I've been going through a little bit of an upheaval. Myself, my wife, and my mom all got new jobs on the same day about a week and a half ago. We are now at the tail end of the acclimation process. We're getting kind of into the swing of how things are going to be for the summer. And I know when my free time is. I know what I need to do in order to get the time to do what I need to do. So I'm good to go. I'm ready for it whenever you guys are ready. Scully's House of Thrillers. How are you guys doing, and how is summertime treating you? Does anybody have some insight or some input you guys want to give me as far as what we really need to be discussing right now, and that's Father's Day. What are we going to do? What are the last minute things that you could get somebody in order to, you know, if you were sitting here watching this right now and you don't have a gift yet for your significant other, for the dad in your life, what is that thing that you can get right now that shows that dad is something special? Yeah, we do the Academy gift cards. What we should have done is gotten some merch. Although I have things to say about the recent merch things that we have done. Thinking about making a video on that because I've done Spreadshirt now and I've done Teespring. Both of them have something good about them that they do, and both of them have something that directly pointed me to going to making my own merch and shipping it through the house. Because they both had a couple of issues that I'm just, they're both good at one thing. They're both good at one thing. They're both good at, one's good at one thing, one's good at another thing, and then they're both terrible at another thing. So I'm thinking about, if somebody wants some advice as to what they can expect, thinking about making that video. A shirt from Stanley that still hasn't come in, one of my beefs with Teespring. I just got this today. I probably ordered this, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, something like that. It took a while, and it came in pieces. We ordered a couple different, we ordered a shirt for me, a shirt for Rachel, and we tried some leggings because I wanted to sample their merch. And it all came, like one item came a week and a half later, one came another week after that, and now I'm just getting this today. Not too happy with that. I don't think that as somebody, if you're a customer, I don't think that that's the way that it needs to be done for you. You know what I mean? Gonna give my son some money to go into Walgreens to get a card. Yeah. See, that's what I was saying. We are playing the Academy gift card game. Dad and Rachel's dad. If you guys are here, you didn't hear that. It's almost that time for everybody to get new fishing licenses. So, that's typically the yearly gift is the fishing license. Please make that video, how to make your own. You got it. I'll make that video. Because I have things to say about that. One of my goals with this channel is I love to do art. I love to draw and I love to paint, particularly those things of a nautical nature. I'm not too bad at it and I want to make t-shirts. But I'm a little dissatisfied in the production process of the t-shirts that we have recently done. And while I want a large variety and that gets kind of expensive, the drop shipping companies that I've done, man, I got some beef with them. It's still okay. You can do it fine, but you need to know what you're doing. There's certain things you need to look for when you do it. Just started my Teespring design store. Have you had any sales? If you just started it, it could go either way. I do like how Teespring does their marketing and advertising on their own. I really appreciate that they do that. But you got to have that design. Your design, I've seen your stuff on LinkedIn. I know what you got your stuff down pat. I do my stuff by hand, and in the transfer process of doing a design by hand to getting it on a t-shirt and Teespring, there was something to be lost in the mix on that. I'm a little disappointed. I'll drive. Game on. Let's do it. Went live today. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed. Oh, well, where I'm working at right now. No excuses, but where I'm working at, I get zero phone signal. So I get home and all of a sudden my phone just explodes. Text messages, emails, YouTube notifications, all happens all at once. I'm trying to work. I'm very familiar with Guy Harvey. I'm a big fan of his. I do a lot of surfing, or I did when I was younger down here. Absolutely, yes. Yes, wild rice for sure. Rachel's making dinner right now. And she's asking my opinion as we're sitting here and hanging out. Anyway, I did a lot of surfing when I was younger, and so I was big into surf brands, things like Retveld. Guy Harvey, it's not a surf brand, but it's a water brand. I love the artwork and the stuff that they do, and that's kind of one of the things that I wanted to run with, was doing artwork like what I used to enjoy in the surfing companies that I enjoyed when I was younger. I want to bring that to the fishing community. I mean, the artwork looks nice. I'm sure that'll switch over, but not if I'm getting the product quality that I've been getting recently. And there's some things I can fix, but I'm not too fond of having to fix things. Next weekend, going down Friday, we can leave Saturday morning at 4 a.m. from Clem's. I'm very intrigued on that, Mr. Hawley. Very intrigued. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I apologize. I've got to put a stop on that one right now. I'm not going to be able to do it.
My birthday present.
Because that is Rachel's birthday. We do have plans for her birthday. We will be, I couldn't even say. We're going to be fishing. I couldn't say where, because I'm not entirely sure. It's weather dependent. but it's going to be a Rachel fishing trip for her birthday. This weekend is called Happy 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 Day because it's Rachel's birthday, Rachel's dad's birthday, and Father's Day all celebrated on the same day. I'm wrong on that?
No, I was born on my parents' anniversary. It's not Happy Happy Happy
Oh.
this week.
But it's all going to be celebrated on next weekend. Yeah, you're going to get the cram job on the celebration. It's your birthday, Father's Day, and her parents' wedding anniversary. Sorry, I was wrong on that. So that's, and not only are we not going to be able to be available to do anything next weekend, there's not even getting out of like Rachel's birthday. Believe me, I've tried that one before. But it's a no-go when it comes to Happy 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 Day. How you doing there, Heaven's Gate Cherry Farm? Always a pleasure having you here joining us, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Being in Michigan for a funeral, man, John, I'm really sorry to hear that, man. You've had some rough times with your Michigan trips recently. Won't get into the personal, things of your life, but man, my condolences. And Rachel says the same over here too. What do we got? So yes, Scully's House of Thrillers. Long story short, I'm kind of long-winded, and I apologize. I hope that you guys are at least slightly accustomed to me talking a whole lot about small little comments like that. I am a big fan of Guy Harvey, and I want to be the next Guy Harvey. That's how that goes. Thank you very much, A&J Outdoors, a phenomenal channel. If you guys enjoy fishing, please check out my mods. These guys are all those guys with the blue wrench are all the channels that I am the biggest fan of. I was a fan of them before they knew who I was, and they do great things. They put out great content. One of the reasons I always talk about every live stream, I really enjoy the content that these guys put out. I am personally a fan. So if you enjoy fishing if you enjoy good fishing content, I highly suggest you check those channels out if you haven't already. Who's that? Oh yeah, and if you guys haven't seen it, just a couple of videos ago, we did a collaboration with Mr. A&J Outdoors that is currently one of the better performing videos on our channel. YouTube ain't wrong. If you want to see a decent video, check out a video with Stanley Orchard A&J Outdoors. We got it in the library down there. It was like you'll see his picture on it. It's got his name. It's a good video. Good times. What is up, Mr. Saltwater Hooked? Another one of my all-time favorite channels. How are you doing, sir? Appreciate you being here. Yeah, hey, Hybrid Steel, totally understand, man. I know that you guys, you're on a different work schedule than I am. I know, I totally understand. Hey, man, appreciate you stopping by, dude. And I'll catch you in the next one, and I'll as soon as I get my work schedule thing down, I'll make it a point to be more accessible as far as setting up your live streams as well, because I enjoy what you're doing. And thank you again, man. A&J and Stanley going down the weekend before July 4th and the weekend after. Let's make this happen. I can't argue with that. I can argue with the weather. I've made plans like this and I've had hurricanes destroy them. But other than that, man, I'm game. And for you guys, so I've got the slightest little plan. I'm going to let you guys in on the bottom level plan here. I have a plan, and I would like some of you guys to be involved in this, and I don't know how to go about picking those who would be the best choices or whatever for this plan. A lot of variables to go into play here. But FYI, for those of you guys who are interested in at least knowing about the foundation level of a plan that may or may not come to fruition, I have an idea for a mega epic game-changing collaboration. I got a good one here for you guys.
Week after 4th of July.
It's going to be in Louisiana or Florida. If anybody is interested, it's going to cost a couple $100. I'm guessing this is going to be a $300, $400, maybe a $500 trip, something like that. That's just ballpark estimate. If anybody is interested in that possibility, hit me up wherever after the stream. Hit me up in the email address I got there. Whatever. Some of you guys got my my phone number. Text message me if you're interested. This one's I think this is going to be a big one. And if you guys are interested in maybe getting in on that, let me know, because I need a list of I'm guessing 4 names, 4 people who are interested in doing that and are at least have the possible ability of dropping just a little bit of money on it. Hybrid Steel, man, you have a wonderful night, sir, and thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing your next live stream, man. Good looking mug is on it. That's right. It's and I had to make sure we had so much fun on that video. We did a couple of them with A&J Outdoors, and I got him right up front. He's the big pick on the thumbnail because he's selling it. That was the funnest trip. Man, I want to do that more. That was so fun.
Get out of here.
Can only get down the weekend of the 19th, staying at the Navy Lodge Fishing Packery on the 19th, I'm assuming. That's what's today's the 13th, so that's going to be
June.
oh shoot, I got to send out an invoice today. I completely forgot about that.
June or July.
Today's the 13th. AJ, is that June or July the 19th that you're talking about? Oh, we got a little sad face thing, I think, from Fishing Family Network. I can't see what those emojis are on here. I don't know what you're sad about, man. Florida, I'm down. I'm not sure the location. I know that it's either going to be upstate, like Panhandle, Florida, or Louisiana. But I can't settle it down because people are moving. This is a fluid concept, and I couldn't tell you right now which it'll be, but I know it'll be one of those two. Mr. Trevor Vichinsky, how are you doing there, sir? Good to see you, man. Is this your first time joining us? If it is, I want to thank you very much for coming and hanging out with us, and if it is not, I want to apologize for not having recognized you better. What's up, True North Angler? How are you doing, man? What you up to? And how is your Father's Day shaping up? You got weather? You going to go do a little fishing? Some of the guys in here are talking about how they're going to have to be hanging out indoors. Not the best way of going about doing Father's Day, understood. There's some fun things you can do with that as well. Been thinking of doing something with Blues Guitar in LA. Maybe he's one we need to get with, since he'll be in Louisiana already. A thought. I don't know. This is going to have to be a thing where we get a couple of guys together, and then we have some internal conversations. Got to have some for real planning to pull this off correctly. Will there be midgets, farm animals, and drugs involved? If so, I'm in.
Is that big or good tip?
I'm not even going to humor that with an answer, because if it didn't involve those things, why would we be doing it in the first place? Hey, but if you're interested, man, come on down. Get with me, because if you're interested on this is going to be a big one. This is going to be it's a YouTube idea. It's not just a let's go have fun fishing. This is a let's blow some channels up idea. First time in your live stream, but have been watching your vids, found you through A&J. First off, thank you very much. I appreciate you suffering through some of the stuff we put out. And second off, thank you for sticking through it and not just being the dude who's leaving the comment like, oh, you sucked, and then moving on to one of those other guys, Brant Preacher, one of them. Hey, did anybody catch my Brant Preacher burn? Was it bad? Should I have done it worse? Should I have done it better? I thought it was funny. I don't know. Me and Stanley show you Baffin Bay style fishing. I'm game, man. I have not fished Baffin Bay. I can't remember the last time I fished Baffin Bay. I've done a lot of stuff down the Intercoastal. We've done a couple of those trips, not very successfully, but that's more the result of my impatience than anything, because I like to catch and catch and catch. I don't like sitting there with a bait out too long, especially if you're sitting on a boat. So that's on me. But I'm a fan of the area. Baffin Bay is gorgeous. Yeah, okay, FFN, I'll get you in on that conversation, man. I think it's a good one. Then I'm going to let a select group of people tell me if this, first and foremost, I'm going to let the select group of people tell me if this is a good idea or if this is a dumb idea, and then we'll run from there. But I think it's a good one. I'm a fan of it. I usually never make people's live streams because of work, but I'm here today. Hey, appreciate that, man. I'm on the fence. There are some people out there that do some really good live streams. You want to see a good live stream, and they're all kind of different here. But like personally, some of my favorite live streams are right here in the chat with us right now. Saltwater Hook, A&J Outdoors, and Family Fishing Network. I can't think of a I can't think of somebody who I favor as far as live streams. Some of these guys make really great videos, and their live streams are just a little bit less, so I totally don't blame you on that one. Some people are figuring out, everybody's figuring out the live stream. You know, nobody's nailed it yet. I'll say that I think that probably Fishing Family Network has the best grasp of how to do a good live stream. That's different. Sometimes you just like a one-on-one. That's kind of how I got into live streaming. Was I was watching guys who were doing just one-on-one, and that's kind of the approach that I've taken. A&J and Saltwater Hook, we kind of do the same thing as far as it's you know, we're having a one-on-one, we're talking to people in the chat, and that sort of thing. That's not everybody's style, and that gets difficult. I've seen guys doing that with chat that's got 50, 75, 100 people in it, and that gets rough. And when it gets rough and you're not able to talk to every single person, then people start dropping out, they're not interested. I don't know how I would personally handle that. And it's live streams, like I said, Family Fishing Network, who have taken it up a notch. They handle that very well. They handle the streams like that because they're just go, go, go. It's hit, you know, like I talk a lot. I do a decent job of sitting here and running my mouth the entire time that we're doing a live stream, but that's like three guys that are all great personality, great looking live stream. The audio is good. Everything is set up exactly how it needs to be for a good conversation, and it's never a dull moment. You know, as an individual doing that, it gets kind of difficult because I'm sitting here talking to a cell phone. I don't have much interaction, so you know, I don't know. To each his own. Long story short, thank you. I appreciate if you're going to come to a live stream. I appreciate that live stream is me, and I very much thank you for enjoying our videos. Let's see, 9 Mile Hole. Man, Brian Holly, it took me forever to get to that comment. Sorry about that. 9 Mile Hole. I want to say I fished there about 2-3 years ago. And I'm a fan of that spot. So you're speaking my language, but don't say another word. Don't say another word. A&J Outdoors, that dude is the guy who likes to give away fishing spots. So don't let him know. Don't say another word.
You got stuck out there on a sailboat before work one day?
What's that?
We got stuck out there.
At 9 Mile Hole?
Yep.
I don't think we took the sailboat down there. That's a 9 Mile Hole. That's a good distance.
We were absolutely.
We sailed by some other ones. There's another hole that we sailed by. 9 miles, that's a different one. Great chat with some great folks in here. Got to run, but we'll catch you soon. If you're around Monday at 8 p.m., join the chat. And guys, I highly suggest, if you're free Monday night, check out Family Fishing Network. Like I said, those guys are good company. We Think Alike was thinking of a road trip from here to Louisiana, fishing on the way with other YouTubers. Maybe. Okay, now I had a single day concept. What you're talking about is a multiple day concept, 2-3 days. And that's a great way of, like, my idea would be the perfect end of what you're talking about. We are on the same page. I like where you're going with that. And I have a tentative permission to take a couple of days to accomplish this task that I'll be referring to you guys to here when we have a more individual, you know, one-on-one kind of thing. Have to check out Fishing Family Network, dude. They're worth it. That is a good live stream. It's Lizard King, Family Fishing, and then they'll have a guest on. They're good at what they do. Oh, I also enjoy Blue Collar Fishing. I like his live stream, but I don't think he's been on recently. If he has, I missed the notifications because of YouTube's thing with notifications. Rattle Trap Fishing, how's it going, man? What you up to? How have you been doing? We're kind of off and on, sitting here and discussing some YouTube plans, and we had a little brief talk about Teespring and Spreadshirt, their pluses and more their minuses, you know, the drawbacks of these guys. And then we were having a rousing conversation about some YouTube plans and some great live streams. And that's kind of where we're at right now. We were discussing Father's Day and what are some things that you could get yourself into if you do not have a gift yet for dad. Or if, you know, for example, also if your girlfriend, if your wife, the father of your child does not, if your baby daddy don't yet have a gift, you got a couple of days left to do it. What are the great things that you can get this time? You know, right now, what can you get right now for that person? Suggestions and ideas. Rachel's, and we're our constant is an Academy gift card. Pays for the fishing licenses for the next year. Is kind of the go-to. Rich, Rachel's dad, and my dad. If you guys are watching this, you didn't hear that. It's going to be a surprise. You should go muskie fishing this year. Muskie fishing would be cool.
That is a Sean and Dad thing.
That is an interesting proposition.
That is a. You're really
Rachel's family lives in Wisconsin, and I've never been. And it's been a couple of years since I've gotten her to Wisconsin.
We haven't been in summer in a while.
Yeah, we haven't been since 2011, 2012.
2010. In the summer. No, we've been in the winter. We haven't been in the summer. Since 2010.
Yeah, we haven't been in the summer since LeBron James had the decision. Because I remember watching that on the news while we were at the lake and thinking, geez. So long story short on that, yes, I'm absolutely down. I want to do some muskie. I want to get into some crappie and all of that stuff that I don't know the first thing about. I am trying at some point here to get Rachel up to Wisconsin so that she can see her family and so we can do a little bit of freshwater. It's on the books. It's a plan. I just don't have it put together as far as a time frame yet.
Smell the whiting?
What's that?
Smell the whiting?
I do smell the whiting. That's not something burning? Just making sure. It kind of smells like it.
No.
Okay, just making sure. I'm from Wisconsin, Hayward, Wisconsin, muskie heaven. Is that where you're from, Hayward? Or is that just the haven for muskies? I'm curious.
Yeah.
Need another drink? BRB, totally understand, ANJ. Wet that whistle, my friend. I know how that goes. I'm getting a little parched here myself. And we are not drinking alcohol at the moment. We are on a little bit of a sabbatical. Feel free to, lend us your condolences on that because it's not been rough,
Next time
but we miss it from time to
next
time.
time I fry up some of this, I'm going to use some Miller Lite.
No, you need to use sherry.
We're going to fry it in Miller Lite.
You're gonna fry it in Miller Lite? Okay, that sounds good. I'm a sherry fan, but that's just my refined palate when it comes to frying fish. Hayward is just one of the best spots. Rachel, do you know where Hayward is? Hayward, Wisconsin?
Is it south or north?
Is it south or north?
Shauna?
Janesville?
Oh, Janesville, yeah.
That's where your family's from?
Yeah, basically.
So her family is basically in the Janesville area, super south.
I was born in Monroe.
She was born in Monroe. Have you had yourself a fresh buy today? It's my little practicing for sponsorships, which have not happened yet. I've been working on it. North. Okay, so Hayward is up north.
Shawano, Madison.
Shawano, Madison. We spent a little time in those areas. We went to Milwaukee, and did we do Milwaukee? We did Green Bay. We did Wolf River. But that's all kind of central and east. I don't think we went west. That's how far north we went, though, was Wolf River. Welcome back, sir. Man, you're making me thirsty sitting there with that drink. You missed my advertisement for Buy, but you didn't miss much. It was poor. Is that better? One of these days, one of these guys will decide to hand me $5 or $10 so that I can buy a little bit of shrimp and catch some fish. That's all I need. I've got sponsors. For anybody who's out there considering sponsoring me, I don't need money. I just need a bucket of bait. I'm cheap, man. It won't take much. Buy, call me. I just need a little bit of bait. A&J, make me one, please. Yes, sir. We could use a few rounds here. Come and get it. That's funny. Why is it always you, John? Why are you always one? You put up them pics of the barbecue you do, and everybody jumps on, and they're like, "Hey, cut me in." And then whenever you go and get a drink, everybody's hitting you up. I never get that. It's always you that's getting the comments about catering and stuff. I'm gonna try night fishing tonight for catfish. Man, I have not been night fishing in a while. We need to do that one. We haven't done that this year. We did night fishing for sharks last summer when the camping trip failed. We didn't catch anything, and our campsite got destroyed. And I don't think I haven't been night fishing since. No, I did some night fishing over at the ferry over the winter, and I didn't catch a dang thing.
Yeah, your birthday too.
Oh, my birthday, yeah. I want Bud Light and Buc-ee's to sponsor me. That's it. I got some things to say. That's a good selection of brands for starters. And for two, I kind of just lost my connections with Bud Light. Sorry. Otherwise, I'd have hooked you up on that one. Gonna do some night fishing for crappie this summer. So am I. When are we going? My boat needs Stanley's hook and A&J Outdoors decals on it. Please send. Okay.
Here, good. Hold on.
I don't yet have stickers for that. What's that? Okay. I don't yet have I don't have decals for that because this was kind of an experiment to see how this whole thing worked out, and it worked out, but not as good as I wanted it to. Yeah, I agree. Let me get some stuff made. This was an experimental run. It was kind of a not last minute, but I didn't have as much prep time on it as I would have liked. I thought of it too late in the game because it was a 1,000 subscriber deal. But I will get some made in the very near future. In the next couple of weeks, if not sooner than that, I'll get some made. And when that happens, I'm gonna totally forget that you asked about that. But don't let me forget. Just keep hitting me up. Keep harassing me about it, and I'll get you something. I just got to get it made first. What's up, Darren? How are you doing, man? Are you? I assume you're back in Canada now. I missed a couple of the videos, a couple of your last videos on your trip, man. How'd it go? How'd the return trip go? Would you be interested in a run down to Louisiana sometime soon? Could use. I need some talent. I need some of the boys with them skills for the idea that is not my idea now. It's mine and A&J Outdoors idea because he threw in some good additions to what I was talking about. Good enough to be automatically included. Skills with a Z at the end. We need shirts. Oh, you guys want some shirts to say hashtag skills? There's a place in Corpus that does amazing decals and such. Getting a kayak wrap made late this year. That is hashtag skills. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking at doing, Will. There's a YouTube channel in Boerne, Texas, which is just north of where I'm working, and I'm leaning towards going to that guy just because of the YouTube connection. But getting stuff, I'm thinking I just need to get that kind of stuff made. 'Cause you've experienced it. You know what I'm talking about. Spreadshirt and Teespring. They got red flags. You know what I mean? Things that I just don't want to have to answer to. You know, YouTube audiences can be a little fickle. You know what I mean? It doesn't take much to alienate people. And the last thing I want is for a messed up shirt order to screw up an audience, a fan, somebody that you work so hard to get. At the same time, my customer service ain't going to be great. So I don't know. That's just what I'm mulling over here. See you another time. Gonna eat barbecue now. Go catch some big fish. Yes, sir. I promise you I will. And you enjoy that barbecue, man. I totally understand. Appreciate you stopping by, sir. And we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay tuned. I got more footage from our last fishing trip. We got out and explored that island that we were looking at, and that's what our next video is going to be. There's a place in Beeville that does what you're looking for by the old Pizza Hut. Yeah, and that one, I'm actually friends with the owner of that purple print shop down, I think it's Corpus Christi Street or whatever, over by Capehart. And they do pretty good work. I've not gotten product from them before, but I know I've seen the work that they've done, and I'm a fan of their prices. And so I think we might give them a shot and see what they're able to produce for us. The problem with this, and this might have changed, but the problem that I've had going local with getting merch done is that it's a $50 per design deposit, and then you buy everything. The price on everything is good, but that $50 deposit is just a backbreaker for me, because I don't want just a design, just a shirt. I want like 30. I like to hammer. I want to do, you know, I like doing art. I like drawing. I want to slap that stuff on a shirt. I want to slap it on a sticker, like all these fishing companies and these surfing companies. They're hammering this stuff out. They got 5, 10 designs every season. That's what I want to do, and I can't afford to drop $50 deposit on every single design every time I do something. So that's at least my thought on it. I might be overly, I might be getting ahead of myself, but I can physically do that. So I don't know. Minimum order size is another one. I don't think the local guys have minimum order requirements. The guys that I've talked to, I've done limited runs of like 10 shirts before with bands and stuff. So that hasn't been an issue, but it does get expensive. I wish I could set up a drop shipping deal with the guys in town. I'm just not getting enough product sold in order to be able to convince them. What is up, Fish and Stripes? How are you doing, ma'am? Very much appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. We got an amazing group of people in this chat right now. Love you guys.
Pardon?
What's that? What are you asking?
What's amazing?
The group of people in the chat here. Just want embroidered hats. I agree. That's high up on my list, although that's like one of those things. I like doing t-shirts. I like doing and I don't have an example, but I like doing, if you're curious at all, I have a Spreadshirt link. I believe a Spreadshirt link in the description down below. You can check that out. I have a pretty cool design on there with a Dorado that I did. I like that one. I want to do more stuff like that, and that's not something that can be embroidered. Too many colors, it's too fine. So with embroidering, you have to have like a logo to do that, and I'm not really trying to push a logo. I'm trying to push artwork. You know what I mean? And that lends itself better to screen printing. At least that's my take on it. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm talking about. I just know that I like doing this stuff, and that's it. In the process of editing my last surf fishing video before I go to Boston to be on Hunting for Monsters. Hey, that's rad. You just missed Family Fishing Network. They were just up here. I think he had to take off. I believe we said goodbye to him a moment ago. So yeah, you just missed him. But that is awesome. I'm envious. Those guys are rad. Stubbs. I can't say your middle name. Sorry about that. But sir, we very much appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much for joining us. We're having a blast here. We're kind of chatting about merch and Father's Day, and we got some ideas for some pretty cool. We're kind of formulating, without being specific, we're formulating a plan for a YouTube collaboration, a YouTube collaborative event between several people here in Louisiana or Florida in the near future. And I don't want to dump my idea out there. I want to keep it close to the vest because I feel like it's a good one, and I don't want to hurt some feelings, and I do want to get some people involved. So I'm kind of crowdsourcing some of the idea without letting anybody know what it is. And Rachel has brought me a little bit of the whiting that we caught with A&J a couple of weeks ago with a Alfredo Hollandaise sauce. And that is wonderful. That is perfect. Oh, it is so good. Never gets old. Love whiting. Nobody says our name. I love your name. I'm not going to say it. At least without a drink or something first. but don't mistake my apprehension at saying it with a dislike or a disregard for it, because I do like it. I can say, okay, that brings up a question. I'm kind of curious what you guys' thoughts are. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You know, we got Savannah in the videos. We got so it's family oriented, and so it's got to be PG for the kids. So, because YouTube's real picky about that. And I don't know where they draw the line, but I'm kind of curious. So, like, there's, I don't know if you're familiar with them or not, but there's a channel that pops on here every now and then. His name's Guero Culero, which is an inappropriate thing to say in Spanish. But is YouTube going to get me for that one? Does YouTube... I have not seen them auto-translate various languages on the captions, and we do captions in all our videos, and it's kind of a pain because I have to translate it myself or auto-translate it myself into a selected language, and I don't think YouTube picks up on that automatically. So correct me if I'm wrong. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Can you curse in Spanish without YouTube getting you? You know, like, are they going to watch for 45 minutes and pick up where you are cursing in Spanish? They do. Really? I'm kind of shocked at that. I respect and appreciate your opinion, but I'm kind of thinking they don't.
What?
Can you say in Spanish bad words, and will YouTube pick up on that? Because, you know, we can't have bad words on here. It's child, you know, it's child friendly and stuff, so they ding you bad if they catch you.
I imagine it would, because if you translate it and you put it back
You know, when we do the captions, it is a pain to translate those. It is a pain to get that stuff translated. And you know how the captions are with what it thinks you say?
Yeah.
It's goofy as heck. Does anybody here do captions on their videos? Are you familiar with the process of that? It's a pain. I love this. I have a thing for all this YouTube algorithm analytics and all the behind the scenes stuff. And my personal thought, from what I've seen on those captions, is that they probably cannot pick up on that. It's possible. You know what I'll do? Yeah, and you're right about that. The best policy, period, bar none, is if you got a question about it, don't do it. But what I'm going to do is, I said that channel's name in Spanish a moment ago, and I pronounced it correctly, but then I also pronounced the inappropriate thing. I will go back and I will check and see what YouTube said. I'll check the captions on that and see what it said about that. Oh, shoot.
What?
The music.
Savannah, turn it down, please.
Can you hear that? Dang it. Dang, well, demonetized. There it goes. Oh well, who cares? So far I haven't got dinged on cussing, but I try not to, even though I cuss like a sailor if I'm not careful. Yeah, the big issue with it is they will... What is that? You'll get... The video will get demonetized. It's not... You make X amount of money for a video when you make money. They ding you for cursing and for things that are not advertiser friendly. So your advertising will go from this dollar amount to this dollar amount. It doesn't necessarily totally shut it off, but it's gonna well more than cut it in half. Now, if you are not monetized, what's the punishment on that?
It didn't matter before. Well, I mean,
I think I think they moderate your comments. So, like, if you have kids in your channel, so they have the ability to I don't know if they could delete the video and they could strike your channel. That's a community guideline strike. That's what it is. So yeah, if you got kids in your videos, and I know you do, you can get a community guideline strike on that one. That's how that goes. First community guideline strike, I believe they shut off your ability to live stream for like a month, something like that. Can barely hear it. I hope we'll check. Make a mental note of that, guys. Those of you guys who caught that with the music, make a mental note of how much of it you were able to hear. And if you have any questions, if you're curious at all, if you have any questions, get with me and I'll let you know if we got a content strike for the music that was playing back there. I don't think so, But if I did get one, I'll let you know. So if you're curious what's acceptable, what's not. I can actually make a comment. Let's see, how do you do that? It was playing too long. Never mind. Well, heck, I'm not even making monetize, so I guess I'm good for now. Yeah. You do want to avoid the community guideline strikes. Those are bad. You only get 3. And they are a pain to overturn. They're really difficult. And you only get 3. But yeah, the money thing is one of the ones that people complain about most. My last video is under review because I muttered, yeah. I've seen that one. I've seen that one happen before.
You have to edit mine sometimes.
Yeah, I edit them out sometimes. Sometimes I'll bleep the words. And what I have done, and I don't know how effective this is, and I have not gotten an answer. I've asked the Nimmons, I've asked Daryl Leaves and Roberto Blake, but nobody knows if changing the captions changes the word that you said as far as what YouTube thinks you said. I'm researching that though. Yep, I do a lot of videos, dude. That's so confusing. How can I not have videos with the kids? It doesn't matter. Like, you've had your kids in the videos, so you're automatically linked into that. You would have to go several months without having your kids in the videos for YouTube to not recognize that. You are currently classified as a channel with kids, just so you know. They know that. How's it going, bud? I'll be in Corpus fishing after work Monday and Tuesday. Marsh Madness. Hello and welcome to the video, and thank you very much for joining us. For 1, for 2, I just started a new job. I can't get Mondays and Tuesdays off just yet. I do appreciate the invite though, my friend. We are talking about getting together with a possible YouTube collaboration. A lot of people are kind of jumping at the bit. They're wanting to get together and do some collaborations. They want to come down here. A&J and I, and Brian Holly, actually right there. We're talking about that earlier. And so we're going to get something together. We're going to do that. The next 2 weeks, I'm not going to be able to do anything just because it's Father's Day and then work. And then I got Rachel's birthday, her parents' wedding anniversary, and just everything kind of all piled up into the next weekend after that. It's my focus at the moment. It does. It means fishing, but it's going to be a Rachel fishing trip just for her. Don't even know what song that was. Stop worrying. You could barely hear it. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about losing money on a video or anything. I have a fascination with figuring out exactly what YouTube thinks. And like I said, man, I love this algorithm stuff. It's really interesting to me. Now, personally, I'm curious. I'm going to go back and see, you know, I just like to see. I like to know what's going on. That might be a problem considering I'm adding hunting this fall to it.
Remember that guy though, when we were at the resort, and that guy said something on one of our
about guns?
No, about one of our videos.
Oh, I just said it. Damn it. So don't say that G word.
No, at the resort.
Go hunting. Hunting is okay.
His music was playing in the background, and if we didn't have any control over it at all.
Yes, but there legally there are things you can do about that, but it has to be. You can only have up to like 30 seconds of the song playing. We had more than 30 seconds. There are rules you have to follow. We got a content strike for a copyright hit for some songs in the background of some videos. There's rules that you can do in order to pass that, but I haven't even bothered with trying because normally we're pretty good about it. There might be a problem considering adding hunting this fall, so you can do that. Hunting is a family affair, and there's nothing wrong with that. But be careful about the words that you say in the video. Don't be worried about bleeping out words. There's nothing wrong with that. But I would stray away from any of those hot button words, like the G word that I said a moment ago, the B word that would involve the thing that you put into the G word. I would be careful about that. It's 99 times out of 100 you're going to be fine. But if YouTube hits you, you don't just get a little memo. They hit you pretty hard when they do. I need to be more careful about it. I haven't been careful enough. And be aware, guys, the day that this channel got monetized, immediately got 3 copyright strikes, 3 copyright claims, not strikes, 3 copyright claims. Music producers hit us the day that we got monetized. So that's how that happens. If you make 100 videos and then you get monetized and every one of those videos had somebody else's song in it, you just lost the ability to get monetized on those videos.
Who was that family? Would you take that cat outside?
The family?
Yeah, that family at the show.
Scott and Camber? The ones from Dallas?
I remember you were talking to and I had to redo their whole thing because they got it.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, I found that really interesting. Sorry, we're switched on to the topic of talking YouTube stuff, but guys, I do have something important that I learned that I would like to pass that along to you guys. So, music and videos. A channel that we enjoyed watching, their Explorist Life, got a deal with Netflix it was Netflix or Hulu? It might have been Hulu. They got a deal for all of their videos, they got a license agreement to where their videos got put on Hulu. They made good money on it. I'm guessing an estimate to be about $25,000-$30,000 is what they got to put their videos on Hulu, Netflix, whichever one it was. They got their music from Epidemic Sound, which is it really is the best way to go about doing music if you're going to pay for it. But understand, these guys, when they did the music for their all their videos, it was all Epidemic Sound. And I still support Epidemic Sound despite this. But in order for them to switch all of their stuff over to Hulu, Epidemic Sound is, you get the rights for YouTube. You don't get the rights for commercial production on your music. They had to rewrite their agreement for the music in their videos. The music was going to cost them $20,000 to put their videos on Hulu. 2/3 of the money that they were going to get from that deal was going to go straight to Epidemic Sounds. Their options were either to pay $20,000 or to go back through, I think it was something like 300-400 videos. They had to go back through that library and redo all of the songs, re-edit all 300-400 videos with new music was their only other option. And obviously that is, we all understand how monumental of a task that would be. Now luckily they were able to rewrite their agreement. I'm guessing they took it down to about the $8,000 mark that they had to pay to get their stuff on Hulu. But that is the deal you're going to run into with music copyright if you get to that level. Is that important to us in what we're doing right now? No, it's not. We're not going to be facing that. But you always got to be aware of what's going to be happening in the future. You don't want to make 300 videos and then get screwed out of everything that you could get out of those 300 videos when that time comes. Understand, you're prepping for the future. You're planning for everything. Miss Shannon Naylor, how are you doing there, ma'am? Appreciate you coming and joining us. It's been a bit and we missed you. I was just thinking about you this afternoon. I saw you leaving comments with somebody and I was thinking, oh, I haven't got a Shannon Naylor comment in a bit. I miss it. I am fighting a claim right now with Epidemic. Shannon, I would dearly love to hear every single word that you have to say about that. I wish I could convince you to make a whole video on it. But if you want to dump it on us in the chat right now, oh, you're not feeling good? Okay, then I'll get you for it. I'm not going to force you to do it now, but I would dearly like to hear all of the things that you have to say about Epidemic Sound. We don't use Epidemic Sound. We use Creative Commons. A whole other issue, a whole other bag of worms awaits us for the use of Creative Commons. With those things, it's going to happen. What you doing, baby?
Adrian has diarrhea.
Okay, but can we not?
Awesome. In the house?
No, outside.
Okay, so let's make sure it stays that way.
I saw him go to the bathroom and he had diarrhea.
Okay, thank you for that.
Because at the big slobber.
That's
Just not.
We need to lay off of the rat poison for Adrian for a bit until his stomach gets better.
Got it.
Just like me.
Just like you. We need to lay off the rat poison for Savannah as well. And I just said that in the... This video is getting demonetized. Period. There's nothing we can do.
Why would it be monetized? You have ads on this?
Yeah.
Why would you have ads on it?
I have it on YouTube automatically presets it to put ads on there. You have to actually go in and turn it off.
Well, I think you should turn it off. It's kind of cheesy to have that.
Let's discuss that off camera.
Sorry. Hey. Well, dinner's ready too, also.
Oh, I'm starving. And yeah, we are hitting the 1 hour mark. So I'm going to go ahead and
It's movie night and delivery.
spend a couple of more minutes here. I'm going to be on for about 5 more minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and shut this guy down. I don't know how much battery I have left on here, but I am hungry, and that fish that Rachel made is exquisite. I like you guys. I enjoy your company, but I enjoy her cooking better. Sorry, and no offense. It's that good. Good evening, Stanley Orchard and family. Miss Janet McIntosh, how are you doing, ma'am? I asked Grant about his schedule, and I guess he said earlier, I want to say he's still on afternoons. Is that correct? Because I wanted to congratulate you on being able to maybe spend more time with him or better time with him or something, but I don't recall if he actually said he's off of those or not. I hope that he is off of them, and I hope that you guys are enjoying your time together. I enjoy your bass fishing videos, by the way, ma'am. I pay GoPro Plus monthly to use their library of music and edit our video. Epidemic put a monetization claim on music saying it's theirs and need to subscribe to them if I want to use it. You know, one of the catches on that, it doesn't have to be the song. Epidemic can claim the instrument that was used for a GoPro for a song. Yes, they can claim the instrument.
That is insane.
If you have if you get FL Studio and you make your own little songs, I don't know if I'm using this as an example. I don't know if FL Studio does this, but I know that when you make those sounds can be copyrighted. So,
Like, what if you do your own SoundCloud?
yeah, if you do, like, say I wrote a song on guitar and I play the song and then I use FL Studio because I need drums and I don't have a drummer. So I use their drums to make a drum track. Copyright strike for the drum sound that was used in the composition of my track.
Fair.
It's fair, because yeah, what if I recorded my own drum sound and then put it on there and I wanted to collect money for my drum
that would
sound?
Be like a session.
Yeah,
drummer.
they get big. You are day shift now. That is awesome. I saw you say that, Grant, and I apologize that it kind of slipped me because I was probably running my mouth, you know, just going off about it, so it slipped my mind like I do right here. But that's awesome, man. Congratulations. So everybody's getting new jobs and new shifts and enjoying it.
What are you doing?
Hey, yeah, fishing stripes, don't sweat it, man. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. We're all going through that. I'm going through it, like we're joking about, going through a change in jobs right now. So everybody, I'm not leaving, like I'm not being able to watch as many videos as I normally like, not leaving as many comments. I'm not trying to be antisocial. I'm just adjusting to the new job. I'm not going anywhere. I promise I'm going to be, you're going to be seeing me. I'll be watching videos and stuff like that. I'm just not able to do so at the moment. Lyric-free music, yeah, but they can get you for that instrument. It doesn't have to be lyrics. I've heard of them doing copyright claims on people, like right now on a live stream talking. Those are fake claims. They can do fake claims on you just to try to make money. You can fight those,
Like the Social Security thing.
but the appeal process is terrible. My chief complaint about YouTube is their appeal process with copyright claims. I don't even want to get into it. It's just understand it's pitiful. Got to run, guys and gals. It was a good discussion. Mr. A&J Outdoors, sir, absolute pleasure. I'll be talking to you about our collaborative event here very soon. We're going to get that thing together.
Like that event.
Yeah, I'm behind on watching videos too. I still need to watch the jellyfish video.
It was delicious.
It was something. It was not. We didn't make it a big grand thing because there's a whole story behind that. Like, for one, we got the jellyfish, and I'm ready to make it a big ordeal, a big thing. And I'm sitting there, and I'm kind of like, you know, I'm on camera thinking, oh, you know, editing points and mine and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm gearing up for it, and then Rachel just goes and takes a big bite out of it, and I'm, oh shit, I'm actually gonna have to do this now.
I ate bait for Shannon.
And I just said that on the video. God, I'm bad at this. Hey, Dennis, how's it going, man?
Dennis.
Hello, Dennis.
Good to see you, dude. How are things? I was working, I was talking with Angie the other day, working on helping you guys out for some of the problems that you got. Sorry I haven't been able to drop by, but I have not been totally uninvolved in trying to help you guys out a little bit from what I can from where I'm at. Oh, Shannon, be researched. Be researched when you do your appeal. Because if you fail an appeal, you're going to get a channel strike, and you don't want a channel strike. It's almost better to take the hit.
Really?
Yeah, because the appeals process is a nightmare. If you lose the appeals process, you get a channel strike, and when you get a channel strike, then you lose the ability to live stream, and yeah, it's rough. It's rough. You don't want to lose that one. Josh, man, I apologize. I saw you just a moment ago, and it totally just run in my mouth, just like I was talking to Grant a minute ago. It slipped my mind. I'm sorry about that, man. How are you doing?
It looks like
Had a wonderful day with you today, sir. I'm glad to see you got home safe. At least I hope you're at home, not at work watching this.
We're shopping.
That suck. We're shopping. You have got to see it. It is awesome. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. No, it's what would you say on the scale of like lame to epic? Where's the jellyfish at? Where would you put it? I'd give it a 5. I think the accomplishment was lacking.
Yeah, I mean, it's just me.
It was. I mean, we did it. We didn't make a big. I didn't want to make a big like fireworks and fanfare thing out of it.
Yeah, it's not.
But we had the jellyfish. We had to make it happen.
Like right
it was there, so it was just doing. The worst
and
part
the
about
it's
it.
gonna be disgusting, but.
So Rachel, like I have this jellyfish, and it's the size of my hand, and I'm
actually-
thinking in my head, okay, I'm gonna take a little bite out of it, and then we'll make a big deal out of it, and then that's it. We'll be good. Well, so Rachel's sitting right next to me, and I'm like, we're gonna eat jellyfish, and Rachel goes for the first bite. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, she can have the first bite, cool. And she bit the thing in half. And put me on the spot. So you look at my face when you see that. When she takes that bite, in my head, I'm sitting there going, what the heck just happened?
Fair enough.
What am I gonna do? I'm sitting there trying to figure out I don't want to. I can't do this.
That was my second one, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
yeah. And behind the scenes on that was the second take on that. We did it. We ate one first, and the shot was all shaky. It was terrible. It was poorly contrived.
I'm not that bad of a camera person. I'm that bad of a camera person.
She was that bad of a camera. Yeah, it was that bad.
Well, we had the turtle footage too.
Just got home like 30 minutes ago. All good. Hey, enjoy it, man.
Oh, that's cool, Shannon. You have 7 days to
cancel the appeal. If really, I did not know
like
that.
The truck thing you told me about.
Haven't lost one yet, but I think this one will not go my way. If not, I will just cancel and change the music. Good to know. Yeah, I did not know that. I learn something new every day, and that's important to know. You both did more than I could have done. You know, I will say...
It was a comb, so it wasn't a
It was a comb jelly, so they don't sting. They sting, but their sting is not perceptible to humans.
Stings.
People. As disgusting as that was, I do want to be totally like encouraging about it. The flavor was not bad. It was the mucus. It was the slime that was bad. You could take the mucus off. The jellyfish itself wasn't bad.
It was like oysters. I did not feel that it was mucus.
It was real similar to oysters.
I did not feel that.
It had a little bit of mud from the bottom, which was gross. You know, wash it off, get the slime off, and the flavor wasn't bad.
It didn't taste like anything.
It get cleaned up. Even the texture wouldn't be that bad.
I didn't find the texture
It was
bad
just
at all.
the slime. I had a hard time with the slime.
Well,
it was a lot of slime.
I ate most of the slime.
She was in there. No. That'd have been terrible. I would do it again.
I told you I'm going to make that jellyfish salad because I promised I would. It's a renewable resource.
Yeah, Shannon, it was you. It was pretty bad. Flavor wasn't. Just everything else about it was you.
He was a baby about it.
That having been said, we're not prepared to announce anything yet, or we don't have plans in motion, but I have our 2K challenge. I know what we're going to do.
I'm not doing anything live.
No, it's the exact opposite. It's something that is very dead and has been very dead for a long time.
Oh, I know what it is. Okay, the Icelandic shark.
No, but I would love to do that, but no, it's not that.
That's
but it's
pretty much the only thing that
It's-
grosses me out is that Icelandic
Think
shark.
Icelandic shark. Think that, but South Texas.
Okay, so for Shannon, I ate old squid.
Old bait.
Bait of some kind.
Some kind of bait.
Some kind of bait.
I don't know what kind it was.
Okay.
Yeah, that was awful.
Okay. Well, I guess
That
I'll
was
find
bad.
out soon what it is.
What was worse, jellyfish or old bait? Old bait was kind of like frozen jerky.
I didn't find the jellyfish bad. I really didn't.
Well, I know what you're getting for dinner. Rachel's a rock
Old
star.
bait.
Yeah, she is. You don't know the half of it, Shannon. You should see her when she's not being family friendly on camera. Got to jump off, guys. Nice to hang out for a minute. Fish and Stripes, it's an absolute pleasure, ma'am. Thank you very much, and good luck on your trip up to Boston.
Oh yeah, because
looking forward to seeing it.
Possibly over by her this weekend.
Oh yeah, we're actually going to be in your neck of the woods. We are going up to Houston, pending, you know, as long as nothing gets in the way. We are going up to Houston this weekend to go pick up a new truck. It's going to be my Father's Day gift to Rachel, a new 4-wheel drive, because we need 4-wheel drive. As you guys know, anybody who's been on the beach.
And Savannah and I will make a video of your Father's Day gift.
Okay. I want to. You guys want to see a totally filmed and edited Rachel video?
Not edited, filmed.
I'll edit it.
Every
if you film
time I film something, it's upside down, and I'm talking to it like this is the
I'm buying you a gimbal tonight because your stuff is
I
so
had a
shaky.
gimbal.
Yeah, but we're gonna get you a good one. I've been giving you like these little POS ones.
And then they fall apart, and you get all mad at me because mine.
I don't get mad at you. They're
holding
meant
it,
to be disposable
and
because
it
we use
literally
saltwater.
the camera falls forward.
Every time.
Every time. It's not my fault.
So yeah, we need to get you a good one. You've earned it. You've earned it with
Thank
the quality
you.
of content.
It is Rachel speak, and it's fine.
Rachel.
Because if you're here, you understand it.
I would eat chitlins before I would eat those slimy things, and I don't eat chitlins.
Oh no, the other one, his new phone, we haven't got that one yet, but we're gonna take back mine because it's super slow.
Yeah, we went cheap on. Rachel went cheap on Rachel's phone.
Yeah,
I
Rachel
did
did because Rachel doesn't care about phones.
Yeah, but then she found out how bad a cheap phone can be.
Yeah, actually, I didn't realize that.
So we're gonna upgrade Rachel. The phone she got was crap.
The filming's good though. The well, that's all I care
Who
about.
cares
is
if nothing else works? But let's get you one that's
But
not
yeah,
just good. That's
the
better
battery,
than
it doesn't hold a battery. That doesn't hold a charge.
Slow.
The old one, the old brand that was great. The old Aristo was really good. So I'm like, okay, Aristo.
We've got.
Go for it.
We've got some upgrades coming, Grant. The phone, and I'm gonna go ahead and
Nope.
yeah, we're gonna do the
Nope.
360 camera.
Oh, okay. I think you're gonna say the other thing. I'm like, nope.
What is the thing?
Well, I guess you don't know what it is because it's your Father's Day
I don't
gift.
know. I don't know what the other thing is, but yeah, we're upgrading to 4K and you know, phone 4K. So we're gonna get the Galaxy, the new one, and we're gonna get a 360 camera. That's gonna be my
and our
little
drone boat. Our drone boat.
and a boat motor. And a boat motor.
That was a surprise.
Did I just ruin the surprise?
You have to eat more
the thing that I've been
jellyfish.
needing for. I'll eat more jellyfish then. Is that what I'm getting for Father's Day?
Yes.
You're saying that on video, so now you can be held accountable.
I'm not like you. I don't expect people to sponsor me
What do you
for a
mean
motor
like me? Oh, okay.
or weird things
Yeah.
like that, or a cooler.
Yeah, before I buy anything at all, I am. I'm a cheapskate.
They
I'm
know.
notoriously cheap.
They know my
And
shirts.
before I go and buy anything, I always ask the company first for sponsorship, see if I can get it free first, because I'm a cheapskate.
I mean, it'll be new to us, possibly, but I mean, it's gonna be. So yeah, that's our Father's Day present.
But yeah, I'm acclimating and getting everything in place with the new job before we spend the money. But yeah, that's coming, man. ASAP. As soon as, like maybe not first check, but second check. Making that happen. I'm excited about it.
I talked to Luke about it.
Rachel is super excited about it too.
Very much so.
You guys just wait. You guys know I break things. Just wait till you see what happens when I break a 360 camera. Yeah. You think I put this phone through some abuse this last year? Just wait now that it's the other phone.
Remember, they've seen mine with a dark web.
I promise you guys, I am going to break something expensive this year.
I think this one was mine.
That's my idea of getting good footage, is smashing stuff. My husband stole my shirt with your logo. Hey. We were talking about it earlier, Shannon. We were I'm probably going to do a video. Oh yeah, Rachel got the leggings. We
And
did
they're
it
not
as an
leggings.
example.
They're like compression pants.
They're compression pants?
Yeah, I mean, they're like workout pants. They're not leggings.
Yeah, I know, Punham. I know it's awesome. Still waiting on that swag. Get out of here, man. Get back to work. I know
I'll
a lot
drop
of
it
people
off.
are. A lot of people
Tell
are.
Vince I'll drop it off tomorrow. See, I like the back. The back is cool. Can you see this?
That's where the butt goes.
I know that. I was just saying the back is cool.
I like it.
Yeah, so they're more like, they're not like leggings. They're They're compression pants.
They're
They're
like
like workout
compression
pants.
pants.
They're workout pants. So yeah, they're cool. It goes on like the thigh. It's really cool.
And Shannon,
And of course, I'll be fishing them.
we were talking earlier about there are some pluses and minuses with Spreadshirt and Teespring. And the thing that I had talked to you about a while back, we'll discuss that more.
And they
but
keep coming in and like staggering in. That's the
yeah,
thing.
yeah, I've got
Like,
some beef with these companies. We're talking about moving merch to like warehousing it ourselves and doing it. I don't know.
It's like
But there's some
staggered.
things that I
They
can
don't
do
have
to improve the
things.
product that we put out now that I know what it looks like. So, yeah.
They just get cold.
Yeah, I can't wait to see them myself. I want to see what they
I know,
look.
right? They're cute.
You want to go try them on real quick?
I'll debut them in a video.
Okay, we'll debut them in a video. So,
Because I know what I want for my birthday.
leggings?
Go with your dad on Friday.
Oh, what? What do you want?
To go with your dad on Friday.
I'll see. Like offshore? I'll see what I can do. I doubt we can do that, but I'll see.
It's okay.
'Cause, yeah, I would enjoy that too.
Last birthday, we went fishing for drum, right? Mother's Day, redfish. Oh no, we got ladyfish. Almost
Yes, it was all the ladyfish we
ladyfish.
got.
Yeah, ladyfish
Yeah.
for my birthday.
All right, let me see what I can put together for that.
Okay. And if not, we're just gonna go regular fishing. So.
I think it's snapper season right now. Need to check the books on that. I'm not
It
sure.
is.
So guys,
Okay.
on that
Sorry about
note,
that.
I have
Sorry
an
about that.
amazing fish dinner waiting for me just out of reach. I just can't reach it from here. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. But guys, I want to thank you very much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate you guys. As
Thank
you
you,
know,
Shannon.
I think that you
Thank
are
you,
all
Shannon.
wonderful and the most amazing community on the YouTubes, period, bar none. So again, thank you very much for joining us.
Everybody.
We will catch you guys in the next video. Y'all have a wonderful night and enjoy your Father's Day, guys.
Happy Father's Day. Good night.
Bye, guys.